Hello everyone, welcome to Lisa Horton Crafts. My name is Natalia. Today I will show you one of the new releases for Lisa Horton Crafts and layering stencils with coordinating dies. So here is a builder flower, absolutely beautiful. It comes with 4 stencils and 4 dies. So here is the stencils. Those stencils are good to go on a platform. Obviously it's a new platform, and each stencil has numbers. As you can see, it's number 1 and 2, 3 and 4. So to use the stencils, you have to use a lighter color and the darkest one for the last stencil. You always can go back and add more shading if you want to. Here are the matching dies. So here is another layering stencil set. Is essential foliage, absolutely beautiful. Here are the stencils. And also dies. And another layering stencil, budding stem. It comes with 3 stencils. 3 stencils. And die. And a die. So here I'm using a ultimate multi-tool platform with a stencil, and here I'm using my swatch books and choosing green colors. What colors I'm gonna use for budding stem stencil. And here are the names of the inks I've used. You can see on the screen. So I'm using Distress Oxide inks, and I'm using little stencil brush to add more colors to the leaves. So with this stencil you have to start with number 1. You can see numbers on the corner, on the left corner, and continue with the other numbers. And I'm starting with the lighter colors and going to the darkest color. So I'm continuing to blend inks using a brush. So you can see I'm adding more inks to the leaves. So here I'm turning the card over, and I'm using the other side of the card and blending more inks. So for this I will use a pink color, and I'm using Kitsch Flamingo with the stencil brush and adding a pink color to the little stem. And I'm continuing to add more inks. You also can use distress inks. You can use lots of other inks, blendable inks. Will be also good. Memento inks and other inks. So I'm going back. You can see I'm using a stencil brush to add more color to the leaves. So here I will be using essential foliage stencils, and I'm using the same color inks as I've used for budding stem. So for those little berries you can use different color. You can use red color or even pink color. I'm using in this foliage, I'm using just green colors. Now I'm using Build a Flower, and I'm using red colors, starting with the warm lipstick, and then I'm adding abundant coral to the second stencil, and continue to add more inks to the other stencils. So here I will show I'm using blue color inks, and I'm starting again with the lightest color first. And continue to blend more blue color inks. So here I've made lots of colors in yellow, blue colors, and orange colors, and pink, purple colors, and green, light green colors, so aqua blue colors, more purple colors, and red colors. And also here are some of my foliage and budding stem. So I'll die cut them out. And now I'm gonna make a card with the budding stem and a green color rose. So for this card I'm using slightly narrower than A5 card, and I've cut out a smaller card piece for the background, and little piece of card, strip card, and embossed with the leaves. And here I'm adding some green color ink to the edges. And now I've decided to add some inks with water and add some splatters to the background. So I add some inks to the little acrylic block with the water, and now I'm adding some splatters with the fan brush. And here I've decided to add some sparkle, so I'm using gold paint, light color gold paint, and I'm adding some splatters to the background. So here I've decided to add more color, and I've added twisted citron and adding some splatters. So I'm drying out the background with the heat gun, and here I'm positioning the pieces all together to see how it will look. And now I'm using one of the bordered sheets, sentiments. So I've chosen a sentiment, and I'm just tightening up the sides of the sentiment, cutting away. So here I'm adding a green color ink to the edges of this embossed a little piece of card. So now I'm adhering the background to the base card. And for the embossed piece of card, I'm adding a 3D foam pads. And here I'm trying to position the embossed background to see how it's gonna look. So I've decided to use on the left side. And now I'm positioning the floral. So now I will use a little foam pads to the budding stem, and I'm gonna use them partly. As you can see, I'm positioning the budding stem back to the card to see where I can add the little foam pads. So I'm adhering the budding stem to the card with a wet glue and some 3D foam pads. And here I will add 3D foam pads to the rose for more dimension. And I'm adhering to the card. So here I'm using some gemstones, lighter green, greenish yellow color, and I'm using pickup tool, and I'm positioning them to the card. So now I've decided to adhere the sentiment. So here I've made a mistake, so I've just removed the sentiment, and I'm using a little strip of glitter card, and I'm adding to the card first, and I'm adhering the sentiment on the top, and now I will cut out the card all the way around. So I'm adding 3D foam pads just partly to the sentiment on the one side, as you can see, and I'm adhering the sentiment to the card with some wet glue also. So here I'm adding wet glue to the background and adding the gemstones to the glue. So here is the card. I hope you enjoyed this video tutorials. Please subscribe for more and hit the notification bell for more video tutorials. Here are more of my cards which are made with those beautiful florals. Take care, bye.